and I don't even feel no more. My people getting killed, it's getting really real, and they don't wanna live, oh no. Like that.
We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent, Bible based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus 5:1.
Christ. Yeah, that's right. I said Christ. I see Christ in you. You're my brother.
You are now tuned in to Truth Be Told.
I see my pros to be better than me. Truth be told.
You are now tuned in to Truth Be
This is
Told.
what we must do to avoid envy. Truth be told. Truth be told. And blacks and Hispanics are family. Truth be told. Truth be told. I just pray you see Christ when you see me. Truth be told. Truth
Watch
be
this.
told.
These men spoke wisdom because they understood the scriptures. Read.
A lot of people in that stronghold, and again, that's why communities are in the shape that they in because of sin.
Yeah, when we bring out Christ is black, people say color don't matter, but yet they ride into the movie theaters on elephants with kente claws because of a black superhero, but the color of Christ
All
don't matter.
scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
That hidden ones because our people don't know that we're the Israelites according to the Bible.
See that? So once you apply all of this, that's what's gonna make you perfect. So you can be perfect.
You're now tuned in to Truth Be Told.
Shalom. Most High in Christ bless. You are now tuning into Truth Be Told DC. Broadcasting live. Be sure to tune in every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to hear the truth according to the Bible. Hosted by IUIC DC. For music, clothing, and instruments of learning, visit originalroyalty.com and israelunite.org. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, fam. Welcome back. Truth Be Told, DC. I'm Officer Matthew to my left.
Officer Phineas.
Officer Mendel.
To my right.
Officer Micah.
Officer Chiquibuka.
Yes, sir. So we back live and direct. All praise be back on the show. Give all praises to the Most High. You know, we had a couple things going on this weekend. I know, obviously, you want to speak on your event you had.
Yes, sir. We had the first installment of our fundraiser tournament, Hop on the Sticks and Put in the Brick. This is a 3-part fundraiser, 3 Sundays. We're doing video games, board games, chess, Scrabble, card games, those type of things. So the first weekend, we did have the video game tournament, so we got some pictures up of that weekend. If we could scroll those up.
Yeah, take a look at that. See how that thing turned out, man. So, you know, you want to encourage activities at the school.
Yep.
And it was a team building thing and a fundraiser. So what they doing?
We had the youngins. What was they doing? They was playing, I think, Mario Kart. Yep. They had little Josiah playing Mario Kart. Yeah, was that Mario Kart? Yeah, they was racing. That was the finals right there. Battle of the Titans. That was from the Madden tournament. We had the Old Wolf. Austin Mattathias came back, claimed his title after taking 2 years off. Soldier Uzziah on the left, he got it in. You know, him and Officer Dothan was grilling burgers, chicken, dogs. Definitely fed the brothers and sisters that was there. There goes our Madden and Fight Night champ. No, 2K and Fight Night, Officer Daniel. So, yeah, we definitely had a good time.
So, yeah, brothers came out, you know, and it's crazy. Brothers showed up at the last minute and supported.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it was a good time for brothers to fellowship, have some fun, you know, and also raise funds for the school because, you know, as the scriptures say, you know, money answers all things. So, you know, you look at what IUIC is doing, the way the Most High is using IUIC to push His gospel throughout the 4 corners of the earth. It takes money and resources. You know, you get to look at the production quality of the videos. You know, I mean, you got to look at the things that's going on, the schools being purchased through the Ezra program. So,
the amount of missions we can go on now.
The amount of missions. You know, all these things fund this gospel. Like, we're not sitting up, rolling up in Bentleys and flying in on helicopters with the money coming into the school. No, this stuff is going 100% to the ministry to push this truth. So we'll have chariots in the kingdom to fly around, and we don't want no raggedy helicopters, man. Understand that. You want to say something, officer?
Yeah, I was going to get a scripture. I wanted to get the Psalms 133:1 because, you know, we, you know, definitely it's great to raise money for the school, but it's also good to get brothers, you know, out having a good time together, you know, brothers like-minded, speaking the same thing, just, you know, having righteous fun, you know what I mean? So get that.
Psalms 133 and verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Read.
It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments.
So that's like, you know, that the Most High really wants us to be around each other, have a good time,
yes, sir.
Do these type of things together. So just like the officers were bringing out, not only did the brothers get together, you know, fellowship and have a good time, but they helped raise money for the school. So all praise.
Right. And then you got to think, you know, because when we get together in the spirit of Christ, we don't have problems that, you know, black folk be having. You know, fights, drinking, somebody looking at somebody's wife. No, the commandments of God put a buffer on niggerdom. Understand that. The commandments of God buffet the foolishness. So when we get together, we not worried about all that. We have, you know, brothers and sisters, they be dancing during the feast days. You ain't got to worry about and freaking up on a tranny or nothing like that. It ain't none of that foolishness going on, man.
Hey, you know, you just reminded me, officer. Remember how in the Old Testament, when the other nations, they envied Israel, they said this is a very lawful people. You know, they're well-ordered, well-instructed. So what that reminds me of is your Christianity. Christianity, they not in no order. They not in no order at all because the things that you just mentioned actually would happen at a Christian event.
Most definitely.
You'll have drama, you'll have fighting, you'll have the kids stealing, you'll have all types of wild mischief going on at a Christian event because they don't govern themselves by any laws at all. But the heathens in times of old observed Israel and said, hey, this is a well-instructed people because we governed ourselves by laws. That's why even today, when we have events, the Israelites out, the people marvel. Even the other heathens still marvel at us. Like, wow, You know, the sisters carried themselves with dignity. Hell, when we was on the quest, the sisters on the island, they thought they was royalty because they held themselves in high esteem. They weren't out there in booty shorts twerking. They had modest apparel on, and the people on the island thought they were rich and royalty.
Yeah, all praise to the Most High for that thing, and that's what the scriptures talk about. Get that. This shall be your wisdom in the sight of the nations, man. It's Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and
Read verse 5.
Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
Meaning those are things that the Most High, laws that the Most High put in place to govern foolish behavior. Come on.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land where ye go to possess it.
That's including here in America. Come on.
Keep therefore and do them.
Come on.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Do you think when the nations look at us, do you think when they look at black folk beating up folk, flash mob robbing the store, you think they see wisdom? No, the whiz is silent. They see dumb activity from us outside the commandments of God.
That's why a lot of the heathen, when they see us, they don't believe that we so-called, you African American? No way. No way. They see that often, like, you can't be from here.
They're like, nah, you ain't black.
You ain't from this country. Because you're not like your brothers and sisters over here.
Right. That's what they say. Read that again.
Keep therefore and do them. For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Come on.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Come on.
For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God, in all things that we call upon him for?
Right, we call upon the Lord. A lot of y'all want to call upon Joe Biden or Obama. Come on, read. Yeah, Barack Obama. What was that?
Jabroni.
Yeah, this dude can't even talk, man. Come on, read.
And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day?
Right, so let's roll that video clip about the sister in the store, because the scriptures say this is going to be your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nation. So in the sight of the nations, with God's commandments being enforced, they see our wisdom. Let's take a clip of what we look like without the commandments of God. Just go ahead and roll that footage for us.
Babylon created.
The sister in the grocery store or in the corner store. There you go.
And this is another nation that she's dealing with. I think it's Elam or I think it's Elam. So they just imagine what's going through his head as he looks at this creation.
Right. You think? Let's see if he's thinking, "Oh, this sister's so wise."
Police. I'm waiting for the police. I'm waiting on the police with your ass, bitch. You doing whatever the fuck I do. The fuck you thought? Huh? Stay there. Bitch, I got real spit for you. Try me. Okay, you got it. You got it. You want some? You gonna have to and start over. All of them been on the ground and everything. Start over, bitch. I ain't playing with you. The fuck you thought? Bitch, I've been here for 45 minutes playing with your ass, and now you gonna give me something? Bitch, you got me fucked up. Standing on shit, stop playing with me. Bitch, get this shit. The fuck you thought? Starting over, ho? What y'all want? Come get it. What? You can give me some bags, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do around this bitch. What the fuck? What y'all want? What you want? Touch a kid, I'm gonna fuck you up. What the fuck you want? Let him see him. Hey. Touch him. I'm gonna fuck you up. You got the wrong one. Touch him.
That's you going to teach your kids?
Touch him.
That's what you going to make them like that?
No, ain't nobody gonna get his ass.
That's how you make your kids. That's how you make your kids.
Act a fool for your shit.
Hey, that's enough. That is enough.
That's scripture, bro.
We need that.
Hey,
you got
look,
that, Ciroc?
my man said that's how you going to raise your kids, though.
Right.
That right there, that's crazy right there.
Yeah. Hey, look. Because he saw it, you teaching your kids to steal. That's why he's like, that's why I was saying, they don't see us as a wise nation anymore. That's why when they see the Israelites, they like, oh, no, you can't be the same people as these people that was unlawful. You can't be the same people.
And that's when they really fear. They don't fear that right there. You're not doing anything with that right there. That madness is going to stay right in the hood, producing babies out of wedlock. That's what that mindset gets you. They not worried about that rising up and ruling anything but the damn wick line. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 27. A loud crying woman and a scold shall be sought out to drive away the enemies.
Hey, Elam said, I don't want none of that. Nah.
He probably burned his damn store down.
She literally fulfilled that.
Yeah.
Hey, but the bad thing is Esau created them, and Esau turns them on us.
Right. Yeah, he perfected that thing in the willing. He didn't create that because we about to give me Ezekiel 16:44. You want to get something, officer?
Yeah, I was going to jump to Proverbs 9 and 13 real quick.
Yeah, get that.
Let's get that because it's all of that. That thing right there, man. Can you imagine coming home to that?
Nah, ain't nobody coming home to that.
Bruh.
That's why she
no
acting like
way
that.
you would
That's why
never
they
come
leave.
home.
That's
I would
why
just
they
drive
leave.
past the house, just keep going, man. I couldn't see that joint. Get that?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman.
A what?
A foolish woman.
A foolish woman is what?
Is clamorous.
Just like what we just seen there. You hear all that? That's a foolish woman right there.
Masculine.
Yes, manly. Read.
She is simple and knoweth nothing.
That's what we have right there. And guess what? She gonna teach nothing to her kids.
Right.
That's what the Elamite was saying. He was like, look, this is what you gonna teach your kids?
Right. We about to get that. He hit it with the scriptures. Read that in Ezekiel 16:44. This is why the laws of God are imperative to our community, because you cannot raise a nation with that kind of behavior. Is just totally just, bro. That thing I can't even verbalize how ridiculous that is.
But I bet she go to church on Sunday.
Probably quiet as a daggone mouse.
Hey, she probably sitting up in that pastor church that got robbed. My man there.
Yeah, go ahead and read that, man. In 45.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
That's what the Elamite said. He said, you're going to teach this to your children. Come on.
Thou art thy mother's daughter, that loatheth her husband.
That loatheth her husband. That's why you didn't see a man nowhere near in sight. Come on.
And her children.
And her what?
And her children.
Because you got to have much hatred for your children. One, you teach them that behavior is normal or acceptable, and you teach them how to steal. Come on.
And thou art the sister of thy sisters, which loathe their husbands and their children. Your mother was a Hittite, and your father an Amorite.
Right. The Most High compared us to some dusty Africans, man. So that's it. That kind of behavior right there. The Lord compared us to a whole nother nation of people when you see that thing. That right there, that's why what we do is very important. Lord's will that sister get her mind right, because that right there, that totally embarrassing, man. Totally embarrassing. That thing then got viewed by millions of people. You know, where y'all want to go to next? We got some mess going on here. We got the church drag show. Yeah, let's just roll right into it. Decadence is here, folks. The decadence is here. Go ahead, roll this.
Her name is Britta Filter, and she is the Queen of New York. Yeah.
Hey, that's showing you. Hey, the laws is done away with in the church, so they can't say nothing.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? They got to deal with it.
You know what's crazy? You would never actually see that crowd cheer for an actual woman that hard. But when you see somebody that's doing this gender bending nonsense, they just go over the top to make it seem like it's they doing something. The Queen of New York, and that's a damn dude, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You got it?
Yeah, let's get the scripture in 2 Kings, because back in the day, our forefathers was doing the same thing too. But at least back then when they was going off, they built the Sodom houses next to the temple. Nowadays, they putting the Sodom houses in the temple.
Yeah, get that, man.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 23, verse 5. And he put down the idolatrous priest, whom the kings of Judah had ordained to burn incense in the high places in the cities of Judah.
So right now, we got a lot of pastors who are putting up LBG, that whole lifestyle of LBGTQ, LMNOP is an idol to them. They idolize that thing, and they put them up. Oh, this is my son. He's non-binary, but he's a queen. Keep reading.
And in the places round about Jerusalem, them also that burn incense unto Baal.
Also, they praise other gods like they do now in the Christian church. They don't praise the Most High God. They give obeisance to Esau. They give obeisance to anything that has to do with Satan and wickedness, mainly Caesar Borgia.
To the sun, and
they was praising planets.
And to the moon.
Uh-huh.
And to the planets.
Uh-huh.
And to all the host of heaven.
So these idolatrous priests was doing all this like they do in the church today, celebrating birthdays and what's the stuff called? Astrology.
Yeah. Christmas. All that stuff is that mess.
What's that thing called again? Pisces and
Zodiac
signs. Yeah, zodiac signs.
Zodiac.
Keep reading.
And he brought out the grove from the house of the Lord, without Jerusalem, unto the brook Kidron, and burned it at the brook Kidron.
It was burning and destroying all these idolatrous things they was bringing in the temple.
And stamped it small to powder, and cast the powder thereof upon the graves of the children of the people.
Here you go, verse 7.
And he brake down the houses of the Sodomites.
So they was breaking down the houses of the Sodomites that were what?
That were by the house of the Lord.
So it was an idolatrous sin back then. They was building Sodomite houses next to the temple. Now the Christian church are bringing that wickedness inside of the church. Keep reading.
That whereby the house of the Lord.
Where the what?
That were by the house of the Lord.
No, the next part.
Where the women wove,
Where the what?
Where the women.
So you see, women behind. A lot of women are always behind pushing these gay agendas too, because they think it's cute. That's my best friend. Oh, he could dress. He could bust him down or whatever they be saying. They think it's cute, but they're replacing y'all. They send y'all on deserve wombs.
Where the women wove hangings for the grove.
That's it.
Hey, you know, when you looked at that sodomite, a lot of our sisters model their faces and stuff and their hair and everything after that with the big old stupid eyelashes, the big dumb wigs and all that stuff. That's how a lot of the sisters dress right now. And then as far as, it's no surprise, you know, with the Catholic Church that they had that in there, because you got to think about all of the history that they got with pedophilia with the kids. So this is just transition them right into where they want to be anyway.
Right, and then it's a brother on top of that, though. I'm just not going to let that slide. That was a damn brother up in there with that, man.
Yeah, but you know, these houses, they not even houses of the Lord. They idolatrous houses anyway. So they've always been doing pagan customs from jump. From the beginning, from their establishment, they've had paganism in the midst of it the entire time. But the crazy part is, just like I was listening on the Clubhouse last night, they still don't see it. These Christians, bro, I'm telling you, they bring it. The deacon was bringing out scriptures, captain was bringing out scriptures, making things plain and clear about in the New Testament who the Gentiles were, and they still don't see it. They don't address the scripture. They jump to another topic. Deacon was like, I'm tired of y'all tap dancing Christians.
That's what they do. They don't never answer anything. They got all this. They do this ducking and dodging and shucking and jiving routine. They don't never answer the question. Like the dummy goes to Acts 2, and then he going to confound us in Acts 2. This dude is just a total moron, man. Unbelievable, bro.
That's what they do, because they want to keep just going to scripture to try to see if there's something that they can that you won't have an answer for,
while never acknowledging the point
all
they
the
brought
answers
out
you've
was
been giving them. Yeah, every point they bring out, you answer it, and they just keep moving on. Well, he won't figure this one out. He won't figure this one out. Like, look, man, the Bible's saying the same thing all the way through.
Right.
And your main concern is just saving the white man. They don't care about no other nation. That's it.
Right. But, you know, but the thing is, though, but like y'all said, though, it go all back to idolatry. Get that in Wisdom of Solomon, man.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
You see that? The worshiping of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. Come on.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
And right, and the invention of that was the corruption of life. That's when you saw death come in when you read about Genesis. What they were dabbling in was idolatry when you read that in the book of Genesis. Now she went and ate an apple off the tree or whatever the hell they say out there. It don't even make no sense. Jump to verse 24.
Verse 24.
So as a result of this,
they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled.
Damn, you see that they never kept lives or marriages any longer undefiled, meaning marriages are defiled. So what is God telling us in that? Marriages are the foundation of a nation. So when you got defiled marriages, you're going to have a defiled society. You're looking at, we're in the age of decadence. They don't push or promote anything near marriage now. Come on. And then what they do is a defile, an open marriage. I got into an entanglement. You know, I sprained an ankle and all these other things, these code words they got for fornication and adultery. Right. Come on.
But either one slew another treacherously.
And you seeing that what's going on now. When you look at that decadence, the value of life diminishes. That's why it says they never kept lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. Life is cheap now. You looking at rampant crime and killing all over. Come on.
Or grieved him by adultery.
Uh-huh.
Verse 27.
No, verse 25. Read
verse
on.
25.
Yep.
So that there reigned in all men without exception
You see
blood.
that? All men without exception, blood.
Manslaughter.
Uh-huh.
Theft.
What?
Theft.
We gonna cover that. Come on.
And dissimulation.
Uh-huh.
Corruption.
Uh-huh.
Unfaithfulness.
Meaning you're gonna have a whole bunch of traitors. Come on.
Tumults.
Uh-huh.
Perjury.
Come on.
Disquieting of good men.
Come on.
Forgetfulness of good terms.
So you got disquieting of good men. You got brothers that go out there and lay their lives on line for the community, then the community turn around and turn on them. Just like they did Christ. Come on.
Defiling of souls.
Defiling of souls. Literally, where now you could sell your soul to get a damn record deal. Come on.
Changing of kind.
What?
Changing of kind.
That was that big brother prancing up in that church, man. That's changing the kinds. Come on.
Disorder in marriages.
What?
Disorder in marriages.
Now they got men and women. They got people that's married as man and women. Then they flipping roles. The woman become the man become the damn woman. They swapping parts like some damn Legos. We want to say something, officer?
That's
Right.
only in Babylon. And you know what's crazy is that they tried to go to other countries to force that on other countries. And you know, if we got that commercial, do we have that commercial?
Hold on. Let's finish. Let's finish that
Okay.
before we go. I don't want to jump that. Finish that. Then we'll go to that commercial. Because I'm gonna tell you, Russia don't want that over there. The Arabs don't want that madness over there. Nobody want what's being sold to the Negro here in America. Only the sick, twisted mind of us read that. Come on.
Disorder in marriages. Adultery. And shameless uncleanness.
Come on.
For the worshiping of idols, not to be named, is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil.
Right. That's the beginning cause. It's going to be the end of all evil because the Lord going to throw down all them idols when his son Christ return. Everybody going to know where the real power is. Go ahead, officer.
Now, as I say, we're going to get that commercial, the Russian commercial that they're running now in Russia to try to convince people to come over to Russia. Do y'all have that? Y'all have that? You got it? Okay, so let's run that. We're going to show you that a lot of people is not down with Babylon. Babylon is doing this is way out there.
That's why they're looking at this country like, art thou the man? Or is this the man that did weaken a nation? Yeah. He got soldiers in high heels. They just laughing. Play that.
This is Russia. Delicious cuisine. Beautiful women. Cheap gas. Rich history. World-famous literature. Unique architecture. Fertile soil. Cheap electricity and water. Ballet. Cheap taxi and delivery. Traditional values. Christianity. No cancel culture. Hospitality. Vodka. Economy that can withstand thousands of sanctions. Time to move to Russia. Don't delay. Winter is coming.
Damn, they said traditional values.
They don't want that stuff.
Hey, even Steven Seagal said, I'm not giving up my Russian passport. He even put that out there recently.
Everybody trying to fool. Yeah, they're gonna make him choose. He's gonna say, what they say in Russia?
Das Vidanya.
Yeah, something like that. See you later, comrade. Whatever they say. Yeah, hasta la vista. That's it right there.
Yeah, because Putin is a strong man. That's why he liked Trump, because they was both strong men and they was both for their nation. And they both understand that when you bring that type of culture into your nation, it destroys the nation.
Right.
So they can see, like, just look how fast America has fallen since this dude been in office. It's literally like you don't even recognize it. Like
White
a year and a
House down.
half, it's like a totally different country. And matter of fact, Joe Biden put out a music video. I don't know if a lot of people know about that.
He did.
Let's put that Joe Biden music video.
I
He
forgot.
just, because he said if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. So he said, look, I'm gonna put out a rap for y'all.
He did.
To show
He
y'all
said,
how,
"You
how
niggas,
y'all
I
black
got
folks how to
bars."
rap. So let's see what my man Joe Biden, he gonna bring some bars down. Go
He
ahead and
said,
let him do
nigga, I
his
got
thing.
bars. Them bars I put you behind.
Hi. My name is. What? My name is. Huh? My name is. Dr. Goggins. Hi. My name is. What? My name is. Who? My name is. The guy. Hi, kids. You like pie tits? They're not pie tits. You want to see me close both my eyelids? I get real close. I'm quicker than most. Let me be clear. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I take my Talkie Joe drugs and give super long hugs. I'm also an ice cream guy. Hi. My name is. What? My name is. Huh? My name is. Rogue Rival. Stop the tape. I need to be changed. Maybe get another booster. Get the f out of here. I keep getting it. Sorry. My thing didn't pass. Then I fell on my ass. Off a bike that wasn't even going too fast. No, I'm serious. I flew to Crown Pimp Obama. He's a real bad dude. Gave him a little fist bump because I didn't want to be rude. Gas is still $18. What are you guys talking about? It's all right. The economy's strong. And I couldn't be prouder of my boy Hunty's dog. I'm the next guy. So stop your searching. And if you don't vote for me, you ain't a black guy person. Hi. What? Who are you, man? Jabrock Jabryden. Thank you, and God bless America. Smile at camera. Sniff, Sleepy, who's my name? Hunty and the big guy. DC Records.
Damn, we gotta get that, man. Where's that in Daniel, man? Yeah, man. Woo wee. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, 4-17, man. That thing right there. Your man is rapping now.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 17. Chapter 4, verse 17.
Come on.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the Holy One.
Come on.
To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So, based on what you see, you're going to know that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men. Based on what? Come on.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will. And setteth up over it the basest of men.
Right, because you thought the last dude was bad. This guy right here, this dude's got a son. This dude does selfie videos smoking boulders of crack.
Yeah, that dude got some big rocks, too. He had boulders up on that
And he
joint.
ain't locked up. Joe Biden giving people, remember the crack bill and all that he was locking people up for? His son has got video evidence of him weighing crack on the scale.
Everybody else
Truck
like they
scale.
don't see Hunter Gone Wild videos out there. He got all kind of madness going on. But, you know, a lot of the nations are seeing how weak the United States has got. We're going to get that in Isaiah 14. Let me get that. Let me see where I want to start. Let's go to 5. We'll start at 5. Just read down real quick to get to the point. To 10.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 5. The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked.
So we know the wicked is Esau. Malachi 1:1. Read.
And the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger.
That's obviously Esau right there, the so-called white man. Read.
Is persecuted, and none hindereth.
Keep reading.
The whole world is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
They're going to be singing when Esau go down because look at all the destruction he's doing to the world. We're going to get into it a little bit later. Read.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedar trees of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Because we know that they destroying the planet. The air, the water, the food supply, everything is being destroyed by these people. Read.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Keep reading.
It stirreth up the dead from thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Read, and what should they say?
All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
See that? So now, that's the future prophecy about this nation right here, Esau, the Edomite kingdom. You can see the power of the United States falling off. And we got a video where they were talking about what China is saying about the United States. They just totally disrespecting the United States right now.
Right. And you got to think, I don't want to slide past this stuff because when they see things, let's roll a video of the Gen Z officially knows nothing. Because when you're looking at superpowers, they examine a culture, what they're being taught. And so when Chinese are looking over here and the Russians are looking over, this is what they see. Watch this.
Horrible.
Do you know how many states there are in total in the U.S.?
100.
How many continents are there?
3.
Continents?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know what 2 countries border the U.S.?
So bordered?
Yeah, like on the borders.
The only borders I know is Puerto Rico and Mexico.
Yes. Who fought in the Civil War?
I don't know. You talking about president-wise?
No, the people. Who against who?
I don't know that one. I know it had to do with France and I don't know the other one.
France and who? You're close.
France and the British are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So, damn, I don't know.
Who did they fight against?
Us?
Yes. Do you know what continents we're on right now? Do you know who fought in the Civil War?
Who fought in the Civil War? Fuck. Like from the president?
No, like who against who?
It was the Nazis versus Germany. No. Yes. No. I'm gonna say yes, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes. You actually just guessed that?
Nah, yeah. I'm kind of smart.
You didn't know that? Did they teach you that in school or what?
They taught me it, but I just guessed it now. But
yeah, so
it's like I forgot, but
yeah, it was right in the back of your head and like it came up.
Yeah.
How many Kardashian sisters can you name?
Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian. Is that all? That's all.
Yeah, that's all of them for sure.
Smart.
Yeah, dude, you're a genius. How many seasons are there?
May, June, July, August, September, October, December. 8? No.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said 8.
Yes.
Bruh, like that's what's going on out here.
They removed the teaching of slavery in the schools. They're not teaching a lot of history anymore.
They're not
now
teaching
they're
nothing.
teaching transgender.
Yeah.
It looked like it's social media.
I forget. I think it was Bush or it might have been Obama. I can't remember what president came in. But when they came in with the No Child Left Behind,
That was Obama.
That
All
was
children
Obama.
left behind.
That was
passing through.
the person that was the head of education quit because they said that they were deliberately dumbing down the kids.
She wrote a book called The Systematic Dumbing Down of America.
Yep, and they was pushing the kids through the school system, whether they pass certain tests or anything.
It don't
they
even
just
matter.
push them
Everybody
through.
pass.
Push
Everybody
them
gets a
through.
trophy. Right. It don't even matter what you
Right.
got going on. So those things are what the nations are seeing. So that's why what he read in Isaiah.
That's the future of the nation, the
Right.
kids. So that's
Those
what's
are
gonna
your
be-
politicians
yeah,
coming up.
That's
Those are your
doctors,
police,
politicians,
your doctors,
dentists,
all that.
lawmakers.
This
Which
thing
means-
about to get vicious, folks.
Which means they're gonna make decisions based on social media and what the media says.
No, it ain't even gonna be that. They
Meaning-
gonna be going off of what they being taught. Cause y'all gotta understand, this
Yep.
is warfare that's taking place here. These children that y'all are seeing now that are being taught these pronouns, no gender and all that, 10, 15 years from now, they're gonna be running your police departments. They're gonna be your lawyers. They're gonna be your judges. They're gonna be your federal agents. So you understand what's coming.
Like, who the hell is them they? Who is them they?
Them they gonna be locking you up if you don't get down with the program.
Yeah,
They are
officers
under
making
arrest.
a heavy point because you got to think about it. The way that they're raising these kids up and what they're teaching them, eventually they're going to be the ones in charge, and that's not going to be too long down the line.
Absolutely not.
Get that in 2 Timothy's 3. The first verse. First, maybe second. Actually read all the way down to to 6. Hey, because as time goes on, society is getting worse and worse, and it's actually being created. The lawlessness is being created deliberately. Read that.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
You see that thing? Perilous times, meaning dangerous times. Like, we got videos of San Fran. It's lawlessness. You can walk down the street and get knocked the hell out for no reason.
We about to play some of them clips.
Perilous times. Read.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Only give a damn about themselves. And don't nobody else. They don't care about their mama, their kids, nothing. Read.
Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents,
There you go.
unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
Right. Hey, read verse 2 again. So we got to bring the Bible up to date. We
Right.
got to read verse 2 again. Read that real quick.
And this is the future
Right.
Verse 2.
of Babylon.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
How are they going to be doing this? That's your social media. That's what that's talking about, because it says men shall be lovers of themselves, covetous. They posting their jewelry online. Had the pastor out there get robbed, posting his jewelry online for thousands of people, boasting about his riches, proud. They openly blaspheme God. That's your little Nas X lap dancing on the devil. These things are being done out in the public through your social media. That's what this is talking about, folks. Understand. Go ahead. Go pick up where you were.
Verse 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce,
Lacking self-control, incontinent, fierce.
Sexual self-control.
Hey, you see that thing? It says fierce. Like, literally, we saw a video where they kicked an old lady in her face and robbed her. Fierce.
Right. But
no love for the people.
And that go into that LGBTQ agenda, because if you don't accept their point, they put you straight to death.
Yep.
They doing it through canceling your career and all that. They're going to get the power. Once all these young people they raising up, they're going to have the authority to physically put you to death. It's coming.
Read.
Despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God.
That's that whole LGBT movement. Next thing you know, it's rolling into the pedophilia, bestiality, everything. Do as thy will. I'm telling you, man, this literally is becoming spiritually Sodom.
Right.
Where these LGBT community, they're going to be so aggressive with it that they're going to be approaching men that's not dealing with that and going to push it on them.
Yep.
is literally going to be Sodom.
That's coming.
Read.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
That's your Christian pastors right there, baby. Blessed with the Holy Ghost.
And all them guys that go back and forth with the Israelites on Clubhouse. Let's see what the Bible say you got to do.
From such turn away.
Crystal clear.
Read that last verse.
For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins.
Hey, you see that thing? Because that video just showed a bunch of silly-ass women, dumb as hell, open to whatever. Look, the man, the sister said, oh, it was Germany versus so. And he was like, yeah, I'm right. Dumb as hell. But you know all these social media characters. Wow.
He asked her to name the season. She started counting saying months.
What? That was bad. That was bad. And she's probably a product of that Obama No Child Left Behind.
That's a hot girl summer right there.
Yep.
That's what she looked like.
Yep. Hey, what's the next thing we got?
It's a whole lot. Let's show. You mentioned San Francisco.
Oh,
Let's roll into San Fran before we get into fake meat and bugs to eat. Here we go. Just another, you go out on a nice day in sunny San Francisco, the Bayside. You go for a nice stroll. Let's see what's going on.
So nice out.
That's slipping.
Oh, he's locked out of his car. Oh.
Out in the open. Don't give a damn.
Just the everyday stroll.
That's insane, bro.
Don't care.
Yeah, let's see what we got going on in New York. Let's go from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Get the New York train.
Damn.
Like, folks, this is going to be the norm. Hey, all right, that's enough, man. This taking a dump on a train. Now let's go. Let's click on Esau. Look how Esau opened up their meetings. Just look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Look how Esau opened up their meetings with a good old fashioned satanic ritual.
That's how you know it's these last days.
Look at this.
Esau just doing out in the open. They don't give a damn. They don't care no more.
They letting it all hang out. They
Yes.
letting it all hang out.
They
right
got
now.
break-ins, dumps on the metro, and here go the people y'all follow right here. This how they open up their meetings when they conspire to do their evils.
And everybody's sitting around like
That's normal.
This is normal.
They do it all the time. They just caught this. They just caught the foolishness on camera. Watch this. Go ahead. Y'all see it? That's enough. That's the white folk version of pop locking, I guess.
Hey, the crazy thing is, them the people that's running this whole thing right here.
But everybody's sitting
running the
around like
program
that's
right
normal. Nobody was like, yo, is this hoe on drugs?
Yep.
Nobody said nothing like that.
That's what you would
just
think.
normal activity.
Call the security. She on drugs.
Right.
Nah, this is normal for them. Hey, put up the other thing. Esau, they worshiping their gods of old. Pull up that old.
The satanic ritual at the Commonwealth ceremony in July 4th. Baal.
Yep.
This over in the UK.
Pull that up. They doing this out in the open.
No, we want the video.
And I bet you every last one of them are also Christians.
Oh, for sure. Mandatory.
Who is going to calm the raging bull?
A darker side to the bull ring.
As the beat pounds to remind us of the relentless drive of industry, they drag.
They gonna be in them chains too, so they better get that practice on.
And enraged by injustice, the bull breaks free and causes pandemonium.
Bulls were baited and sold here in the city centre for centuries.
It's no doubt going to be up to Stella and the Dreamers to try and halt the bull.
Stella offers friendship and compassion to tame the beast.
That's it.
That's Esau right there. Let me get a scripture.
Yeah,
man.
get
I gotta
that.
go. Esau 12 and 16. I mean Hebrews. Yeah, it's his scripture. Hebrews 12 and 16. Man, this is it right here.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
So you see what the scriptures call him? A fornicator. So we saw the fornication earlier with all the homosexuality, the pedophilia, all of that stuff, and profane. Who's more profane? Like the stuff that they pushing, nobody can top.
No, you can't fool with it.
Read.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
That's what he did, for one morsel of raw meat too. These people are the devil, man. They are really running this society into the ground. They literally are. I got to get that in Revelations 11. What is it, 11:18? That what I want real quick?
Hell, yeah. Hey, because even the main topic is created by Esau and his vow.
No, it's 18 and 11, I think. What is that? Where they destroy the earth. Hold on, what I want? I want when they destroy the earth. They the ones that destroy the earth. Okay, he got me. All right.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 18.
That's what I thought it was.
And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give the reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
So that the nations are getting angry. They getting fed up with this. You see the madness that these people are pushing. They pissing everybody off. They causing food shortages. They destroying every aspect of the world. They destroying it. Read.
And to the saints and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them that which destroyed the earth.
That's what Christ's going to do when he come back. Because these people, if you leave them here, they're going to destroy the whole planet, man. Outer space, everything.
Yeah, this thing, man. But let me get 2 Ezra 5, 1 and 2. Because what's going on here, this thing is letting you know we haven't seen anything yet. This thing about to take off just straight in the air with evil. Watch this.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Come on, meaning much death.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
That's going in your council calls. That's why everywhere we go, they're trying to deplatform us everywhere you go. Understand, it's going to be another famine for the word coming up. Come on.
And the land shall be barren of faith.
Why? Here's the reason why.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest. For that thou hast heard long ago.
Right. It says, or that thou hast heard long ago, meaning this thing about to go straight to the moon with the evil. Understand that. And that's a perfect segue because y'all think, well, it ain't going to be too bad. We about to show you how evil it's about to get. You think you're going to be safe. They about to roll that evil in on your diet. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Let's get that. First of all, let's get that spam blocker picture up from the New York Post. Let you know where it's headed. Yeah, it should right there. It should be a little article right there. The New York Post. It should be a little screenshot. This is from their Sunday. Look at that. Read that.
New York Post. Crime and inflation are so rampant, an NYC store is locking up canned meat. Spam blocker.
Right, they got spam under security now. They got, people was mocking spam, but the famine coming. They got the plastic box with the alarm on the joint. You can't even break the joint open. They got to unlock it at the register for you. That's where it's going. That quote unquote meat or that processed meat, the way they moving, people gonna be begging for that.
Yeah, because remember they did these shoplifting laws where they real lenient on them, so pretty much creating the chaos.
Right. Not only that, do you got that the culture of lawlessness? You got meat being scarce and scarce on the shelf. Go ahead, roll the next video about the New Zealand. Watch this. This how insane it's getting when they talk about the evils of growing.
While belching is widely considered to be rude, livestock don't seem to care. All day, every day, they burp. But it's not the act of burping that's the problem. It is the methane that they release into our atmosphere. The average cow emits a whopping 220 pounds of methane gas a day. Well, New Zealand is doing something about it by taxing burping livestock. Mike Drolet explains.
With a population of just 5 million, New Zealand's carbon footprint is relatively small. Its hoof print, however, is through the roof. And now, in a world first, New Zealand farmers will have to pay a tax for every one of the methane-emitting 10 million cattle and 26 million sheep that roam the scenic countryside. The farmers will be able to mitigate their tax burden if they lower emissions by modernizing their operations. Where the program could fail is if farmers pick up and move their operations to another country.
When you shut down farms and they go someplace else, then that doesn't mean that the demand for these products that these farms used to produce all of a sudden ceases to exist. The demand is still there and will be satisfied by somebody else elsewhere in the world. And that means that emissions will simply shift from one place to another.
Cows and sheep are ruminant animals, meaning they have 4-chambered stomachs that act like fermentation vats that create methane, 95% of which comes right out of their mouths. As far as greenhouse gases go, methane traps up to 36 times more heat in the atmosphere than carbon dioxide does, and that's bad. But while the carbon dioxide we emit today will stick in the atmosphere for centuries, methane dissipates in far less time.
The good news is that methane is short-lived. It only lives about a decade in the atmosphere, and then it's killed, it's destroyed.
New Zealand is hoping for
That's
the
enough,
kind of
man. This is
success
showing how
seen in
evil this man. So when the planet was primarily animals, like, man, what's going on with these? These dudes just be lying, man.
They play on people's ignorance because the plants breathe. What's put off by the animals?
And down.
That's why it's called the ecosystem. Read Romans 8.
They cutting all that down. So I guess car emissions and all of these factories that's spewing out chemicals and chemtrails, that ain't doing nothing.
All them flying in they jets all over the place talking that green
it's the
stuff.
cows that's the greatest threat.
They got convoys with all these inefficient fuel vehicles and all that, but they want to go in there and put a cow to death for farting. These people are wicked as hell. Watch this.
Romans chapter 8, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God.
Meaning the animals see the evil going on. They waiting for us to get ourselves in order. It's like, yo, this dude don't make no sense. I've been made by the Most High God to work with the earth. Now this dude is trying to kill me. This dude is a total cancer, man. Come on. Yeah.
For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope.
Meaning the Most High, everything is under subjection under this evil because of sin.
Hey, and it's good, and it's because you say that, the natural order, when they were raised,
right,
they used to take them out in the field to graze.
Right.
It was no problem. Now, Esau, how they farm them now, they farm them either in a warehouse or on a dirt, muddy field. So they doing things completely different.
Right.
So those carbon emissions don't got nowhere to go because they done cut down all the green.
Man, this dude is just making up stuff,
Yeah,
man,
they
to
making
justify
up stuff.
killing. This dude is a cold-blooded killer, man. Come on.
Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God.
Meaning what? They going to be underneath our protection. So it ain't going to be no simple-ass Edomite out there talking about Kyle fought in the kingdom because his head's going to be clean removed. Come on.
For we know that the whole creature groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now.
Meaning they waiting. They like, damn, everything's suffering. The bugs. When the last time you seen lightning bugs, man? You don't even see bumblebees no
Yeah,
more.
that's with the GMO stuff that's killing off the insects. And the thing is,
glyphosates and all that.
Yeah, the glyphosates.
Caterpillars.
But see, the whole thing is, and this is what we're about to roll into, the reason why they want to get rid of the animals, they don't want you to have farms and stuff like that because they want to control the food supply, force you to eat their food that poisons you and kills you because all of this is about population reduction and sterilizing you.
Right.
So you eat the food that they produce, it sterilizes you, it kills you off. You can't eat, chicken and all of that stuff.
Right, and it's unlawful because we about to fry these simple-ass Christians because they say all meat is lawful. Okay, roll that, put that thing up there, that hufu up there. I want to see a good old Christian set his choppers into this.
Lord, bless this food. We're going to see.
And they will.
We'll get us to one of them swine-eating pastors, see if he's going to sink his teeth into this. Go ahead and roll that.
There should be a picture.
They're going to say, tastes just like bacon.
Hufu. Hufu is a healthy human flesh alternative, a plant-based meat product developed for vegan cannibals.
Wait.
Oh,
Say
bro.
that
Don't
again.
worry.
Say that again. Vegan.
A plant-based meat product developed for vegan cannibals.
Hey, look, I'm about to roll this next clip to show you.
The tofu product was also marketed toward anthropology students studying cannibalism, all those wanting to give cannibalism a go without actually having to give cannibalism a go.
Wait, what? You
Hold
see
on.
that?
So I want to eat humans,
No.
but I don't want to eat humans.
They got the real deal for you. You got that video queued up. That right there just a slippery slope. They got the real deal coming up for you. Cue this next one. Here you go right here. Because y'all want to worship these celebrities and all that. They going to do you one better. Because I want to see the pastor. He might try that, but I want to see him try this right here. Because he tell you all meat is lawful. Okay. Go ahead, roll it, man.
Oh.
I stumbled upon some crazy shit this morning. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let you watch the screen recording, come back to the comments, and tell me what you think, because this to me is wild. So I stumbled across this website this morning called BiteLabs.org. So they're saying that they can take tissue and muscle from celebrities and mix it with animal meat and some other things and grow actual meats out of it in a lab. What they do, they say they take myosatellite cells obtained by biopsy. It can be found in adult muscle that repair and regrow damaged muscle. So they say the benefits are if you eat this meat from these healthy people, these healthy adults, it's gonna help you get stronger, your blood flow is gonna be better, your heart rate's gonna be better, your muscles will grow stronger. I personally would never eat human meat, but this is a 100% real website. You can check it out for yourself. Come back in the comments, let me know what you think.
Yeah, I want to see the pastor eat that.
Yep. Hey, and these going to be your only options.
Yep.
Because they removing all of the real meat from your shelves. You're going to have these chemical, biolab created meats available on your shelves. But you'll still have the swine. That'll be available for you. And they'll be eating that. That'll be every burger, every chicken we made out of swine and chemical meats. Swining and dining for real.
That thing is crazy, man. Yeah, get that in Ezekiel 4.
I was going to say, they trying to tell all the farmers, where was that overseas where they telling all the farmers they got to get rid of their cows? Is that
I forget.
That's where they protesting, right?
That's where they protesting over there.
Yeah, that's
they're trying to make them get rid of the cows so they can start replacing it with this crap.
With that garbage right there. Hufu and celebrity meat. People are sick as hell, man. That's why this man got to go.
Got to go. Hey, because you got to think, man. Chemical created meat.
Chemical, that
loaded
human
with
meat.
chemicals. Yeah, I'm not even talking about the human meat. I'm talking about the other one.
Are you talking about your boy, Bill Gates?
Yeah.
We got him up on
created.
There. Hey, they say we got an article. It's flying off the shelves over the Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany. Let's go ahead, though. Read that real quick.
Yeah, pull that up, man.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the heathens, whether I will drive them.
Right, so you got this man experimenting with all these food, and make no mistake about it, you're not going to be able to eat that stuff. That's going to what we read in 2nd Ezra, things sacrificed unto idols. That stuff you really going to have to get down, like in the Maccabees, you're going to eat that celebrity meat. That's what they're going to tell you. That's exactly what they're going to tell you. Or you going to starve or you going to get put to death. Let's pull up your boy Bill Gates products. They say overseas, that stuff was flying off the shelf, man. Get that thing up there. There should be a little something. There should be a picture. It might have what's the name up there? We got it. Can we get it with the words up there? Pull it up. You got to read it off your phone. Read that.
In the Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany, meal-warm burgers are selling like hotcakes. Instead of beef cutlets, they now serve insect cutlets. And best of all, retailers are reporting incredible demand among consumers. The programming is working. We are now seeing the same thing with the topic of cannibalism.
Right, so now they got insect burger. That's what's going on. Y'all know you got the article? Yeah, pull up the article.
I don't believe that mess flying off the shelves. I think they're trying to hype it.
Who knows? I don't know. You got them people sick as hell over there too, so I wouldn't be surprised. What article is that? The CNN one with the roach milk? All right, pull that one up. Yeah, pull up the one from the Guardian. I want to, roach milk for you.
Bug Appetite, German supermarket sells insect burgers. Burger maker says key is creating product that looks good and doesn't show any insect. Supermarket shoppers in the western German city of Aachen have stepped out of their comfort zone to sample insect burgers made from mealworms. The mealworms, highly nutritious thanks to their high protein count, are the larvae of buffalo or mealworm beetles and are bred in the Netherlands. Served in rolls with lettuce, onions, and tomatoes.
Wait, but how are these larvae created without livestock? Because I know they come from the beetles that be in the dung of the livestock. Man, this society, though.
They've been doing this program for years. Read on. It says one.
One passerby who tried the burger, Manfred Roeder, said it was a good alternative to meat, adding, I had reservations at first, but I got a second serving because it tasted so good.
That ain't nothing but propaganda right there. That's a damn lie.
Boris Ozel, the co-founder of the Bug Foundation startup that makes the burgers, said he spent 4 years working on the concept along with fellow co-founder Max Kramer. The pair got the idea after traveling together to Southeast Asia, where it is not uncommon to eat insects.
They eat dogs, cats, rats, and all that down there, too. Bat soup.
Bird nests. Insectenburger.
That thing right there. So once you get done eating your Insectenburger, get a nice glass of roach milk. Let's see what CNN popped up in 2016. They think, man, these brothers is lying on this show. Okay.
Get a nice glass of roach milk.
Oh, they're just like, what's that movie with
How the hell you milk a damn roach?
Drink up. Cockroach milk is the protein drink you didn't know you've been missing.
Look at that. July 27, 2016.
They grind them up.
That's just like that movie. What was the name of that movie? The Train?
Yeah, I'm about to find it there when they was eating them roach bars.
Yeah. What was that movie? What was the name of that movie?
Snowpiercer. Thank you. Yep.
See, y'all watch these movies for entertainment. Esau ain't doing nothing but programming.
Getting you ready.
What year did that movie come out?
It came out like early 2000s.
That's called predictive programming. That's
exactly
what they do.
what it is.
They get you
right
in the mindset when they put stuff out there.
And they call it protein bar too. There you go, right there.
It's an alternative
I posted it.
for protein.
See, that movie came out in 2014. Then they got the Roach Milk article in 2016. It's
Right
just
after.
showing you the progression. Now they got insecting burgers out there. You see how this man do? He plays
Little
the
by
long
little.
game, man.
Yep.
He patient with it. He put out the programming. Snowpiercer, they eating bugs on the train and all that other stuff.
Oh, that's horrible. I would never.
Especially since they dumbing down the society.
Right, yeah, you know.
They're going to sign right up.
Exactly. She didn't even know what continent, or the brother didn't even know what continent he was on. But that concludes the show, folks.
Hey, hold on. We got one more video.
What we got?
We got that
yes.
joint.
Yes.
The
No.
The
We ain't playing
celebrities
that.
pushing
We gotta
that
close out
same
with this.
agenda.
They can check out Snowpiercer.
Let's not forget this
when they
one.
won. We got to
Put
get
up
this one.
Angelina.
Yeah, you in the spirit. Almost forgot.
Put up Angelina, the celebrities. And she's not the only celebrity pushing that thing. Y'all gonna see them Roach burgers come to a
Slimy yet satisfying.
You dipping your Oreo cookie in your bottle of Roach
chips.
milk.
You got some Roach chips.
Your Oreo beetle.
Take the fangs out.
Have you done this before?
Yeah. I think it's always been a part of the diet, the bugs, but then I think there is a truth to the survival. During the war, of course, when people were being starved, they were able to survive on things like this, and they did.
When was the first time you had these bugs?
I first had them when I was first in country. Crickets. You start with crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets in a beer, and then you kind of, move up to tarantulas. Go ahead. How do you flip a scorpion?
It's
Good?
100%
Is that good, guys?
propaganda.
Nah.
100% propaganda.
You want to share a
Put
spider?
some greens on it.
Hot?
So can I make one without flavor?
It's actually really good, the flavor.
Back to their roots.
Okay.
That's the upgrade because they used to eat lice when they was in the Caucasus
lice
Mountains
off
out
the
their
shelf.
beards.
Picking out of their head.
It's hard to chew.
Yeah. Got Moab as the reinforcement.
Like
They
chips,
showing them how
yeah.
to do it.
Some chips
like
and some...
flavorless chip.
Yeah, that's enough. Turn this garbage off,
Hey,
man.
that's what Esau's pushing, though. That's where they're going. Y'all think the decadence is going all the way down?
Across every board is going to be
everything is going to
decadent.
be impacted. It was, what was it? Was it President Roosevelt that said he wanted to put a chicken in every pot?
Right.
Joe Biden is saying he wanted to put a transgender in every bed.
Right.
That's where we headed.
Hey, and it started with Obama.
Right.
Obama
Y'all's
said,
president, the first black president. What was that, Bill
Your
Clinton?
savior.
Hey, but go ahead and close us out, officer.
Hey, that's the show, fam. Hey, Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. Appreciate y'all. Hey, support the show. Support all of the IUIC shows. You can support Truth Be Told by donating to IUIC.DC at IsraelUnite.org. Also, don't forget about. Hey, we got a multitude of
You got lineups
radio
all
shows.
over. You got to support them all, man.
And remember, don't forget about the app, man. We got the IUIC TV.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget about that. Download and subscribe. There's going to be a lot of content coming out on that thing.
And keep the leadership in prayers, man, because it's a dangerous job pushing this gospel. As you see, we about to hit much resistance here, man. So we need to stay prayed up and in the scriptures.
Yes, sir. And with that, family, we say shalom. Most High in Christ bless.
Shalom.
Most High in Christ bless.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day,
it's vegan.
Nothing's in vain.
Yeah.
IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting,
From when
and
we
missing
started?
the mark.
From when we
Just
started, I'll
reading
give it
that
a
he
B.
had the flame of fire in his
started late,
eyes,
though.
gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.